recording, Craig. Welcome back, Craig. Thank you, Craig, for protecting us from the streets of where was that movie? L.A. Probably Friday. Friday.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it was L.A. Top Flight Security, Craig. Welcome back, Craig, to the Believe Me You Don't podcast, where we take weeks off and talk about nothing. It's very important. Tonight, America and I. Are you still going by America, or are you going by something different now?
God.
All right, we'll go back to America. America and I are going to talk about Grounded. Oh yeah, okay, BlackHammer. That's much better than saying America. BlackHammer and I are going to talk about Grounded 2, our first impressions. If you don't know Grounded 2, it is a survival game made by Obsidian, the people who made Fallout New Vegas, Outer Worlds, made the shitty game Avowed this year, but they made this. It's an action adventure game, but it's got survival aspects like Fallout, things like that. So they came out with the second one on July 29th of this year. It's still considered early access. It's just like the first one that they came out with. Basically, it's a live service. They're going to update it throughout every so often. I think we've already got the roadmap. Let me look at that roadmap. Anyways, first I'll ask, how are you doing, BlackHammer? How's your day going? How's your long week?
Good. Long weekend. I'll work tomorrow. Probably go in for a couple hours. Then Monday I'll probably go in for that big.
You're going in on Monday?
Probably.
Well, shitty.
I would.
I understand. All right. Well, I will talk about. Like I said, Grounded 2 came out July 29th of this year. You played a little bit of the first Grounded, but not too much. It was mainly Kiwi and I. We finished the full story and stuff. The full 1.0 release for first Grounded came out July or September 27, 2022. So, and by the end of it, it was pretty fun. They definitely could have added a lot more. And this one seems like it's going to be massive compared to the first one, which is great. The first one had a lot of success. It's on Game Pass, which is awesome for anybody who wants to just, dive into it. I think it's on everything too, but if you have Game Pass, I would definitely recommend that. So for the roadmap, starting in fall, we got some more Axel recipes and Axel's Arena. I'm not sure what that's going to be. I know literally in September they're adding the big ass tarantula boss. So we need to definitely upgrade our shit because I want to try and beat that thing whenever it does come. They're adding, looks like, quality of life stuff with building grid, various quality of life improvements, hot pouch on buggies. I don't know what the freak that means.
That's one.
Yeah. Axel part boss. I imagine that is the tarantula. Axel armor and weapons. Axel furniture. Ooh, Japanese text and Brazilian Portuguese text. That's cool. We'll be able to play it in Japanese.
You don't like it?
Yeah, I'm not in it. I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. The winter update looks to be a lot bigger. It's going to be something with a lot more buggies. Ladybug, a peeper buggy. I don't know what that is. They're adding a cricket and an earwig. Oh my god, that sounds awful. New tier 3 equipment finally for the Omni stuff and certain equipment. That'll be great. So they have a good roadmap for sure. And if they do, basically they took everything from the first one and put it into this one. I think they left out a lot of or some things that would have been pretty good for this one, but I understand how they're going to do it this way because this park is a lot bigger than the backyard for the first one. So because the main thing that I wanted in this one is like the buggies would get around a lot quicker than just running everywhere. But I think if they would have added the zip line mechanic like they did in the first one, that would have been even better. And I'm sure they didn't do that because they don't want people breaking the game, getting into the other areas somehow, like glitching in and stuff. So, yeah, actually, it says zip lines right there for the summer update of 2026. So, it's going to be a minute before we get those. So, what is your overall first impressions of Grounded 2, and are you having fun?
I enjoy it. Definitely hard. Some nights to play it just cause I feel like the grind. It is a grinding game. You have to grind. So the sleep paralysis of having kids and then working and then keep doing that over and over. It catches on to you. I mean, we do talk about how bad Call of Duty is, but it's never a dull moment. It keeps my heart going, and I don't have a heart attack from shit jumping at me. Not a big spider fan. I don't know. I'm not an arachnophobia kind of person, but these motherfuckers pop up out of nowhere and are scorpions out of the ground, and it's just like, you know, lost the soul.
Yeah, I think the scorpions are definitely the worst culprits right now because they pop out of the ground. Now, obviously, when we're in caves and shit, the spiders will give you a jump.
Yeah.
So,
Other than that,
shout out to Arachnophobia, the movie, goated movie from back in the day.
hey, oh, I know 8-legged freaks.
Okay,
Go.
well that could have been much
Go.
better, but yeah.
Go. What I mean, for what it was worth, in 2005 maybe, it's pushing it.
Yeah.
We didn't have CGI. We had the best of the best. Like Python back in the day was a goat. Better than the Anaconda.
Whoa, Anaconda was awesome.
Terrible. Was not that great. Lily was not supposed to even be with half the actors in.
Shout out to was Ice Cube in the first one or second one?
He's in the first one. He's actually supposed to die, but he refused to be in the movie if he died.
I understand.
Yeah.
He's a good actor,
Fantastic. Really good rap career.
I mean, yeah, pretty good rap career.
It's okay.
Yeah. I don't think the tarantula boss will be as scary, like in terms of jumping out, but that boss looks massive. It's bigger than any of the bosses than in the first game.
Okay.
Like
just depends on the time setting. If it's at night, I can't see. Fuck the nightness of the game.
Yeah. Well,
definitely need to make update have like a better light source than torch.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, granted, you can't make flashlights, but hell, bring in a lightning bug.
Yeah, that'd be sick, honestly, if they did some kind of thing with a lightning bug where you can just like wrap it up or something, and then they will probably last a lot longer than the stupid stalks.
Yeah.
So
something like that. Something that just the gist of that. The lightning bug would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, they have you can only hunt them at night, stuff like that. Give you a reason to play at night, then other than that ain't no reason to play at nighttime.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, I definitely get it in terms of the survival aspects makes it a little bit harder, and it makes you grind. But I think once we finally started getting it going, when we were actually going for the story, it was a little bit more interesting than just trying to explore and kill all the bugs as much as we can.
Yeah.
So
I think then realizing, hey, if I go sleep at this bed closer to where, and I don't die and go all the way back, yeah, to actually have to
well,
do
yeah.
that was very helpful.
I mean, I was just trying to get through this first part, and then as these updates come out, we will go back, play a little bit, because like we didn't even attempt to build a base,
Yeah,
and so and
that was
there's a lot of yeah, there's a lot of places we can build bases, which is great. But I think, like I said earlier, having the zip line mechanic will make that a lot easier to get back and forth. The buggies are wonderful. We still need to go back and um, we need to hatch the spider ones so we can go on the spider webs and shit.
Are we still able to do that? Are we able to do that?
Yeah, now that was the last buggy that you can get. This is spider ones. We just got to find an egg. I don't know where we're gonna find an egg, but
Oh, there's 5 places we obviously explored, like caves and stuff like that.
yeah. So, um, we also haven't really dived into the equipment because there's actual classes, I guess you could say now, in the armors that you equip. It's you got your like rogue armor, your warrior armor, your mage armor, your sharpshooters with the bows and shit. I think we were kind of mix matching because we weren't farming the bugs enough to get all the equipments. So
Yeah,
we just made it through with what we had because that final boss of the story, she was hard as
was
shit
yeah, she
for a
was.
minute.
Well,
So
she was still hard. So we didn't actually kill her. I don't think.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think you end up, I think you don't end up becoming enemies.
yeah,
I think on the long term you end up becoming allies. But we'll see how the gist goes.
yeah. Um, but yeah, overall, I'm definitely having fun. Like I said, when Kiwi and I played Grounded and the first one, and you played it a little bit with us, it was fun as shit for what it
Yeah, it's
was.
got y'all got too far ahead on me.
Yeah, but also we played it basically kind of at the end of its life cycle when everything was in it. So this one's a little bit different because we're just going to play it as updates come out. We're not going to
Yeah,
start from it and play like we do Call of Duty every 2 or 3 days a week or something like that. Um,
yeah.
but I've already had a lot of fun with it. It was definitely one of the games I look forward to playing this year, and I'll continue. Like we'll continue to play with it. I'll keep up with the updates and whatnot. Um, we haven't had too many. I mean, like I said, it's an early access game, and that's what they advertise it as. It's not a fully released game until 1.0 comes out, which will more than likely be at least 2 years away from right now. So, from what we've ran into, it's been minor glitches. I would say, like one of the
Yeah,
biggest ones for you was you couldn't see me on the map for some reason,
yep.
and we thought it was the visible thing that you can toggle on and off, but it still wasn't working. So, and that is that's a sucky thing to have in a multiplayer type game like this because you want to know where the freak your teammate is, especially if you're fighting something alone, and see if they can get back to you in time. It has helped with the buggies to see if they can actually get there in time. But if
Yep.
you're over in freaking Narnia, there's no shot. And especially if you don't even know where I'm at. So,
Yep.
um,
Because the pinging. Yeah, because I couldn't see hardly any.
yeah,
Yeah, that's about line. There's only 2 bugs I ever really ran into. Is that and getting kicked from the game. That one.
yeah,
Other than that, no lag really. No glitches on sense of us getting stuck or even bugs getting stuck to where we can kill them. That suck. It'd be nice to have that. The bug glitches wouldn't bother me because it makes it easier to farm, but we never got any of that.
yeah.
Uh,
Which is a good sign, I guess you could say. So,
Yep.
um, what is your thoughts on the buggies?
Thankful because not the running thing is overrated.
100% in every game.
Like even your stamina, like it'd be different if your stamina was relatively decent, but even if you jack it all up, it don't do. Uh, I would like a flying aspect. Be cool.
Like a
No,
flying
not
ant or something?
yeah. Well, not yeah, I want a bee.
Oh, that, yeah.
Be cool to hatch a bee or a butterfly or because there's a caterpillar, but
Yeah.
they haven't really made a reason for it to be in there other
Yeah, I
than like
don't know what
your
the
armor
freak.
and stuff. So I feel like it's going to have a reason, but we haven't had a reason.
Yeah.
I wonder if he could be able to like hatch it to a butterfly, take care of it or something. Eventually like something alone. Be cool. Uh,
Yeah. No, that'd be sick.
Mosquitoes are
I-
annoying.
100%. I
Like
think they
bomb
should make.
bugs,
Eh,
the
they're
butt
not too
bombs.
bad.
They're just annoying.
Yeah, the
Stink
stink
bugs.
bugs,
That's stink
honestly.
bugs. Sorry, the stink bugs are annoying. That's
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think they should expand upon the buggy system in
yep.
terms of giving them like a talent system where you could upgrade certain things. Like maybe you could put armor on them, increase their attack, increase their stamina. Like the ant one flies, and their stamina comes back pretty quickly. I'm curious to see if we do get the spider. What they probably can't go as fast as the ant, but they're probably a little bit stronger, and they yeah they can't carry as much as the ant, I imagine. But I think they should expand upon that the buggy system. Um, so
They need to be cool. Like I said, the different types of ants. You got your fire ants. You have like even aspect of like you can do farming. You can set them to farm. Be cool with the aspect is a required part in the game too. Like say arc. This to me is an arc, like arc on a bug level, but it has a story mode where arc doesn't. It does, but it doesn't have a story mode. Where grinding is essential. You have to grind to do it. Like you need the levels, you need this, and this. Uh, it'd be cool to actually depend on the bugs to grind for you also.
yeah, I think like ants could maybe like kill gnats or grubs or something. Well,
Hmm.
get grubs, yeah, for sure. Spiders could do anything flying related. Gnats,
Yeah.
maybe
Like set
kill
up
some
trap. Be
dumbass
cool.
mosquitoes. Yeah,
Be cool to have your like able to like say a spider's able to set
yeah,
up traps to catch stuff, make it easier to kill. Like mosquitoes, annoying as shit. Like they're the most annoying flying. Uh, a bee would be a little tougher. I feel like the trap would be good, but it don't last as long because they're so massive. Uh, but stuff like that would be pretty neat.
yep.
Con- concepts.
Concepts. What do you think
Hey,
of the combat?
it ain't terrible. Uh, the blocking's a little janky. Like it's a little laggish in a sense. Like you'll block, being blocked, and they still hit you. Uh,
Yeah,
give or take, I think the utilization of shields might actually be really good, but we just don't do that.
yeah. I mean, in the first grounded or whatever, I was the range person when QB and I was playing, and I would just use the mage staff. So not a lot of things would come after me. But if you learn the insects move set, you can learn how to block like perfect block and shit like that pretty quickly.
Yep.
It's just you
The
got to
hardest,
fight them enough.
like the hardest ones, like bees. Bees one shot you down there.
Yeah.
And like the
So
buggy, the buggy thing is good and bad. Like getting hit, like I said, a bee, a bee damn near one shot's a buggy. So having like this type of armor able to be buggy. Uh, that way you can make like a buggy a tank. a sense of how we do it. We hop off on things. We don't really attack with them. We hop off on them, take it, and we hit them.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one of the better things about the buggies too. You can fight with them and use them a little bit, but I don't think it's I'd rather it's basically it goes from if it was just you and I playing we're on both of our buggies, it's still 2v1. But if we were to hop off the buggies, it's 4v1, which makes it even better. So
Or I'd like to maybe let's tame a ladybug, bro. Perfect tank. That's awesome.
that is
Granted,
in the roadmap to get a ladybug.
see, perfect, man. Granted, one can use it as a tank, and then the other ones have buggies or spiders. Everybody has one, and it'd be essential in fight. Be cool. Definitely would look forward to that. And then leveling up your buggies, like you're able to have multiple buggies, but most time you try to stick with one, and you show love to it and stuff. It'd be cool if that gains attributes and stuff like that.
Yeah, like a relationship status type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, be pretty neat. Playing favorites.
They definitely have a lot of potential for this game. All they got to do is basically take everything from the first one, implement it into this one, and then add even more stuff. So I think this is going to be an amazing game by the time it fully releases. But it's already a pretty awesome game. So, but yeah, I just wanted to do an episode basically talking about our early impressions. If you had to give it a score out of 10, what would you give it right now?
Right now, what it's worth, give or take, say 9.5 out of 10, just because what it is and what it's capable of being. Uh, Hope for a bright future, but we'll see.
Tro. Yeah. 8 or 9 for sure. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, can't wait for the tarantula boss, and we'll hop back in there to upgrade our shit and get the spider buggy, see what we can do there, and just maybe we can attempt to build a base or two wherever. It'll take us a minute. We got to find a better place than
I
where
think
we're already
I
at.
think
So
the best system would be to the buggies. Need to max out buggies. Like how many is able to be at, but have them at each location where you're able to spawn at. That way, our biggest issue was getting back to our bags in like a timely manner, or even just trying to get back to our bags without running. Having
yeah,
extra buggies just able to pull out and run is great.
yeah, that wouldn't be hard to do too.
No, be easy.
But yeah, we'll hop back in there eventually. So, do you have anything else you want to mention, talk about, complain about?
I talked about Arc in it. Just want to give a shout out. Arc 2 eventually may come in 2030. I don't know when. That'd be a
Speed
game
Boots still going to be in
willing
there.
to. I would be willing to get my life forward, just like I did in Arc 1. I had
By
about
then, your kids will be fully grown by
I
that
only
time it
had
comes out.
I only had about 8 months of playing time. More, we're not gonna talk about that.
True. But yeah, Grounded 2, if you got Game Pass, buy it. Go out and play it for right now. Come back when the updates come out. And we'll, like I said, we'll periodically play it. Maybe we'll revisit the episode when Kiwi, if he hops in, I think he's kind of waiting until more updates come out, but also when more updates come for it, maybe we'll just do like a smaller episode, like kind of like this, and just talk about what's happening. So probably maybe the end of 2025, if they had some big updates, we'll do that. So, but we are currently playing Helldivers 2. It has came out finally for Xbox. Shout out to PlayStation for finally letting go and letting Xbox have their day. Saving Democracy has been fun. we will also play that, and we'll do another episode to get your impressions on that too. So,
hey, you guys shout out PlayStation, Xbox finally quit being assholes and share games now.
Truth. It works much
like,
better that way.
Yeah, it's just common sense. Now Nintendo quit being money hungry bitches. We'd be Gucci.
Well, yeah. Could you imagine just like anybody and everybody being able to play like Mario Kart or Pokemon on anything?
I agree.
It would be like Pokemon is literally the top franchise in all the entire world.
That'd be
on
great if they
just
would
Nintendo.
Nintendo just spend money to reinvest back into the games that could be like Pokemon Stadium. You could be a
God.
fucking god right now with everything on, like the ability to do coding. Oh my god, it'd be so good. But hey, guys, we don't bring up old games unless it's Mario or Donkey Kong or Sonic.
I do want to switch to play the new Pokemon that's coming out, but also I want to play the new Donkey Kong because it looks awesome.
Well, I ain't
But
gonna say
I
it
don't know if
don't,
I
but
want to pay
there's
$500 right now.
exactly. I don't know.
So,
Just sucks.
it does, but maybe at least PlayStation and Xbox are moving in the right direction with its games being together. So, well, we are going to end it there. We're going to go play something. But yeah, we will do another episode on Helldivers 2. So be looking for that. Any last words?
Tune in next time to Dragon Ball Z.
Oh shit! Maybe we can do an episode talk about how shitty that anime is.
Wow, anime's great.
Yep. Yu Yu Hakusho. That's where it's at. Inuyasha. We'll count Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh!
Solo leveling, Digimon.
Digimon. Digimon game coming in October.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play the shit out of it. Yep, we're gonna end it there. Remember, you can continue to believe us. If you don't, we don't have socials. You don't have to listen. Goodbye.